before we even get started on the video, I want to go ahead and say, do not fucking go and talk shit to this guy in the comments or fucking do whatever the fuck. Just, I don't give a fuck if I have 1,000 followers, 100,000 followers. We're not gonna sit here and be toxic. The whole point in the page and the channel is just to fucking just laugh and just communicate with each other, whatever the fuck. But basically, I posted the video with my problems with matchmaking, me having 61 kills and 0 captures, and a lot of people were talking about how if I would have just captured zones, we would have won the game. And I just kind of wanted to make a video on how I specifically play control and about like map coverage and the different roles when playing a control match. So a lot of it was saying a lot of things about me focusing on getting kills rather than capturing zones, which in essence is part of it, but a certain amount of it comes down to how I like to play the game and just some of the things that I picked up and some of the things that I do to try and ensure my team will win. And I know if I come into a game and drop 20 kills, that we're significantly less likely to win with me having 20 kills rather than me having 30 kills. The other thing is, like, sure, having that capture would have helped more, but would have given us some points or something. But I mean, realistically, I had 61, so the matches typically are about 10 minutes long, so that's or 6 kills a minute. Yeah, so that's 6 kills a minute. So statistically, we should be playing something like a 4v6 the whole time, or a 5v6 most of the time, because that's not just me getting 10 kills too. It's like I had a teammate that had 30 kills, I believe. I remember the scoreboard. So the main point in that video was to just acknowledge that matchmaking's, especially recently, has been really fucking shit with the teammates that you get paired up with, because I find often that I am forced into like having those games where I have 60 kills and no captures to come close to a win, because my teammates will either be people, new lights fresh out of the grave, coming in with fucking blue weapons that really have never played an FPS, or like their only FPS is like COD or something that they played on console or something. So it's a lot harder right now to just go in and just capture zones the whole time that it is. I kind of, my thought process is, say we just finished capturing B, I'll immediately, well, depending on where my team goes, if I see like 3 guys go to C, then I'm more than likely either gonna go to C. But if I like am standing here and I see something on my fucking mini map over there, I'm immediately gonna come here and get an angle on that. And if I have 2 teammates here, and one will probably be over there, fucking I'll do someone there, so then I can come and take this area safely, knowing that my team is with me. Which is where this comes down to teammates having lower skill level when playing with me, just because of how matchmaking's working right now. Now I don't think that we should have skill-based, at least not heavy skill-based matchmaking. I think connection's more important than anything when playing this game, because I don't think having skill-based matchmaking is what this game needs. This game is not meant to be competitive. It's not meant to be super fucking try-hard. There's a scene for it, absolutely. Do I plan on playing in that scene? No. The game would be fucking dead for me. That's how Overwatch was for me. I fucking wanted to go to Overwatch League. I started fucking just sweating my ass off, fucking reviewing VODs and shit, going over everything. And the game became very just annoying to me, because I wasn't getting the results that I wanted anymore. I was improving, yeah, but the game's not fun anymore, because I'm fucking like, oh, I have to play fucking McCree, or I have to play Tracer, because that's what's gonna win games. But I'm still in platinum or diamond. Like I was in mid diamond, I think, mid to high diamond at that point. So it wasn't benefiting me, because it's not what that elo requires. But anyways, back to this. Coming over here, I have 0 captures, but that does not at all mean I didn't capture a zone, we'll say. most of the time what I do is if we have 1 or 2 people on the point already, I'll come over, I'll speed it up because I think the max speed is like 3 people on the point. I'll get it to about what we'll say I'll stand here until 80%. And most of the time, there's probably going to be somebody on the mini map. So I'll immediately come up here and take a position for this. I'll come over here and take a position for this so that I know if one of my teammates was to run out here and do it, knowing that their skill level's lower, I know they will probably come out here and either trade this kill or they'll just die. That's how that is for me. So I'd rather me come up here and at least get some damage in because I know when to back out of here and just let them walk in and get the kill rather than them come up here and then just fucking die here and now we captured a zone, yeah, but we just traded points anyways for that zone and it realistically didn't accomplish anything. When I can come over here, pretty much fully capture this zone and still get a kill here to help out my team, and then after we get this kill, then I can, if there's more, then I can peek in and out of cover, get another kill or something there. Or overall, it's just I'm taking this area now that we have this flag because I know my team's gonna spawn back there, and if we have B, they're gonna spawn back there. So I know that I now have coverage of this area all the way up to probably about right here where they're gonna start spawning there. And a lot of that game came down to just, I feel like it was a lot more stupid deaths on my part. I definitely feel like if I didn't die, I think I had 7 deaths that game. If I didn't die 7 times that game, especially towards the end, then we absolutely just won that easy. But I feel like me dropping 60 kills should not warrant me. The game shouldn't even be close at that point if I have 60 kills. Like there's something clearly wrong there if I have 60 kills while still quote-unquote capturing zones. It may not show up on the scoreboard, but I'm still getting this capture pretty much up to 80%. If there's 2 people on it, well, not losing that much by me coming over here and taking this angle early while they're waiting for me. They're gonna see somebody capturing that point over there. They're gonna be like, all right, well, I'm gonna come up here and wait, and then they'll be right here or some shit, expecting somebody to be all the way back there capturing that zone. Meanwhile, I'm already up here ready to jump over and fucking shotgun them or some shit. It's really most of the way that I play is just all about fucking map control and just trying to play with maybe worse teammates or just with any teammates in general, just trying to stay around them to make sure that they're in the best position possible. And ultimately, I feel like, I don't know if I have any clips of the game, but if I do, then I'll play some. It ultimately came down to supers, I feel like, in the end of that game. They had like, the score was like 130 to like 130, and they had like 3 supers up, and I had just used my golden gun to tie it up. So ultimately it was a pretty good game. I'm not mad that we lost. I would like Bungie to work on the matchmaking system. I know matchmaking will get better. Once Witch Queen drops, because there'll be more players. Everybody's gonna be kind of on the same level loot wise, so I'm not really worried about it. But yeah, that's really just what I wanted to talk about capturing zones and stuff too. But ultimately, it comes down to there's slayers in control, and then there's the people that pretty much capture zones and clean up kills. And I fall more into the slayer role, obviously. I'm averaging like 40 kills a game, I think, in control, which I'm not gonna sit here and fucking brag about, because I mean, it's control. I mean, let's be honest, it's like not like it's trials. But that's ultimately what it comes down to. But if y'all have anything to add to it, I'm more than happy to fucking read it, respond to it, whatever. Just leave it in the comments or whatever. But yeah, well, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do that 20 captures at some point too. I think that'd be fun. It'll probably be a pretty toxic game, but the idea of a loadout that I have going for it. All right, and I'll see you guys later.